Here's a short story about a young guy, only 24 years old, who handles things like a boss upon catching his girlfriend red handed up to no good on Snapchat or whatever the heck it is, and ultimately gives her a chance to fess up to things. He gives him BS and he sends her packing. And even though it really hurts him and all that, he's been with her for a number of years, still, regardless, he knows he can't trust her, so therefore, she's gone. And that'd be a great one to go over here, guys, of a guy handling things right. This young guy's way ahead of his time because most guys 10, 20 years older wouldn't handle it as well. Titled, Am I the a-hole for breaking up with my girl of 5 years after catching her hiding a chat, lying, and deleting the evidence? He says, I'm 24, and I've been with my girl, a 25-year-old female, for 5 years. This happened just 3 days ago, and I'm trying to still process everything. I'm writing this because I need an outside perspective on whether I overreacted. So many guys got to go to Reddit or somewhere online because they really can't, they don't quite trust themselves, or they don't trust their circle of friends and family because, well, you know how that works. On Monday, I came home from the gym. My girlfriend didn't hear me come in. I went to the bedroom to surprise her, but I paused outside the door for a second for the right moment. Through the crack of the door, I saw her recording a Snapchat video. It was a trend she has sent me before. When you text them all excited, but they don't match your energy. Fucking generation. Having to do a new trend for Snapchat or TikTok or whatever. Morons. Well, then I watched her screen as she went to send it. I'm her number one best friend on Snapchat, so I was at the top, but she scrolled past me. I saw she was looking for a specific contact, someone with a Bitmoji whose name I could not read. I walked into the room, and she jumped, visibly startled. I immediately asked her who was she sending that to. She got that exact same look people get when they are caught red-handed. Dude, right there. That tells you everything you need to know. Well, she claimed that it was just a female friend. Unless she's into girls and, you know. Well, I asked her a few more times, saying if it's just her friend, she could easily show me. She immediately got all defensive, turned her phone away, and gripped it tightly. Come on here. What does this say? All this. Come on here. Then her story changed. Suddenly, it wasn't her friend anymore, but someone from her class. Her nose must be long as a fucking broomstick at this point, like Pinocchio with all the lines she's doing here. Well, she refused to show me the chat, and I told her, is this secret really more important than my trust and our 5-year relationship? She's probably like, yeah. She said, no. But she still refused to let me see it. At that point, I told her she had a choice. Either she shows me the chat right now to clear the air, or we are done. She told me I was overreacting. Well, out of anger and hurt, I went to take a shower to cool down. That's smart. Cool off, don't do anything rash, even though she's acting like a jackass, and it gives some time to do some thinking. When I got out of the shower, I had a text from her asking me to come downstairs so she could explain. One, the whole she could explain crap, meaning that she cooped up a story with the 15 minutes he was in the shower. But also, is it me or she sent him a text? Like she couldn't just say, knock, 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 can we talk downstairs? She had to send him a fucking text. When I went downstairs, she confessed that she just had deleted the entire chat. If she is that innocent, then, you know. Well, I was done. I packed up my stuff, left the house, and drove to her place to drop off her stuff. While I was driving, she started spamming me with long, frantic texts. Oh, she's freaking out. Well, here's a summary of what she wrote me in her text. She swore 1,000,000% that nothing physical or emotional happened. And yet something happened. And yet she's obviously hiding something. She admitted that she lied out of panic. Her excuse for deleting the chat was that she had been unhappy in our relationship lately and had written mean and hurtful things about our relationship to this person, and she was too ashamed to let me read them. If she was that unhappy with the relationship, okay, that can happen. Then why didn't she go to him? Why didn't she communicate in a way like an adult, because they're both mid-20s legal adults, in a way he understands? No, she's prospecting, monkey branching, whatever you want to call it, for the next guy. That's what's going on here. And again, I don't believe a fucking word she says. Well, she claimed this guy had randomly messaged her a few days ago. Apparently, they used to text 13 years ago as kids but never met. He had told her about his recent breakup, and she used him to vent about our relationship. She begged for 5 minutes to explain, swearing she never cheated. Yeah, but the fact that she's being all sneaky about it and deleting shit and lying and all that, that says everything. Maybe they never physically, but she was planning something. And isn't it interesting the timing here? The time that she's unhappy about the relationship, he just, after all this time, reaches out to her and he has a breakup too. Amazing. It's just, I guess, destiny. I told her that she had her choice before she deleted the evidence. And she chose him over me. When I got back to the apartment to get the rest of my things, she was crying hysterically. But she had nothing new to say, and I told her to leave. Good job, man. And let me tell you, the bawling her eyes out, going full Tuscan Raider, that was like the Hail Mary, the last shit. She was probably down on her knees and holding on to him and not letting him go by. And, that. Look up Star Wars, the Tuscan Raiders, you'll know what I'm talking about. The next day, she sent me a long final text. She reiterated the same story, that she had only texted the guy for 4 to 5 days, that she lied out of pure panic, and she deleted the chat out of fear of me reading her negative comments about us. She swore on her life that she loves me, wants to marry me, and never cheated. Well, let's just say again, she never physically cheated. There was shady shit going on, and this guy can't trust her, and he gave her multiple opportunities to fess up, explain. I can explain in the right way, but no. So this is not going to work. And obviously, he's spent 5 years with her. This is hard for him, but he's doing it anyway. Well, I have since blocked her everywhere except WhatsApp because she still has a few things in my place and I need to return. It's interesting, a few parts he was going, I left my stuff and went to her place and this place, but I think he mixed something up. But the point is, it was his place, she's out. Well, I am completely heartbroken. I never wanted to break up, but I felt like I had to do it out of self-respect. Nice job, man. See, this is real. This is the most real, accurate example where a guy, he's hurting. He didn't want to do it, but he realizes, I got to have some self-fucking respect. I can't tolerate this shit. I can't trust her anymore. And he'll get over it. Good for him. If she was unhappy, why didn't she talk to her friends or to me? There you go. Why did she accept a random message from a newly single guy, who might be an old flame, and text him for days, lied in my face 3 times in a row, and then destroy the evidence the second I turned my back? Am I the a-hole for throwing a 5-year relationship over this, or was I right to stand my ground? Well, first of all, you, young lad, did not throw away the relationship. She did. Her actions threw it away. You caught her. You gave her plenty of opportunity to fess up, and every time she kept lying and more bullshit on top of bullshit. Again, her lying Pinocchio nose as long as a broomstick. It's over with. You can't have a future with somebody like this. And I'm glad you didn't fall for her crybaby waterworks and begging and pleading and Tuscan Raider shit. No, you're not the a-hole. But I guarantee you some people are going to say you're the a-hole. Some of her friends are probably going to text you, or maybe some family, and you have to ignore them. And if they don't respect you, block them. Life's short. You'll find these moments show you who's in your corner and who's not. And you can move on. A few comments. This first one's from a woman. Make that clear. This gal says, not the a-hole. Regardless if she physically cheated, she emotionally cheated. Also lied to you, broke your trust, and the disrespect is astounding. You absolutely did the right thing by ending the relationship. She should have spoken to you if she was unhappy. That's from a girl. Another one. She didn't cheat, but bad-mouthing you and your relationship, especially to another guy, can be grounds for a breakup, not the a-hole. Well, he doesn't know she didn't physically cheat, but there was cheating. There was, shady shit going on no matter what. And one more. Nope, not the a-hole. That definitely is 3 strikes. If you stick around, every time you walk in the door, you're going to be wondering who she's chatting with. Every time she picks up the phone to make a video, you're going to wonder who's it for. There's no trust anymore, only doubt and wondering if you're being a fool. Find somebody that is trustworthy. Well, there you go. So good for him. Again, he's 24. He handled this better than a lot of guys, sometimes twice his own age. So good luck to you, amigo.